Hi, Genki Call here with the Sunspear class trial for June 2nd, 2022. Sunspear class is actually really good. I really like this class a lot. Arguably, people would say if you want a Firestorm, you want Fireblade, go with Slayer class, and I can see that. Um, this does have Fireblade available, which is always a nice thing to have if you have burning involved. Um, bonus red mana from or blue, bonus blue or red mana from Sunspear. You can submerge a random ally on 4+ gems or do some boosts here to other people. You can create a. Now, this is weird. So, this level 20 thing here, you have the option to create a Leaf Storm or a Firestorm at the start of battle. Always choose this thing in the middle because you're going to have a Firestorm. Period. If you have traded this class, you will have a Firestorm and this will be overridden. Root Trap is very nice. Slayer does not have this. Immunity to Frozen or Burning and Fairy Fire, and then Snap Freeze is also very, very nice. But what I was saying about the Persistent Firestorm right here, it's the only class that will give you a Persistent Firestorm, and except for the troops that create a dual storm like Magma Dragon and Tink Steam Whistle, it's the only way to get a Firestorm every single turn. So, oh look, immunity, burning, and fairy fire anyway, as long as you have it traded. So there are a couple of redundant trait talents in here because they're covered by the traits. Just be aware of that. I do really like this class though, for the persistent sun or firestorm especially. So let me back out of here. As far as the shop goes, so the class weapon is the Flame Soul, and the Flame Soul is free. You don't have to spend any gems. You will get this for getting 250 wins with Sunspear. Choose a mana gem, deal damage to each enemy of that color and burn them. Give all allies of the matching color 4 attack. So you could say it would be useful for Guild Wars, but then again, there are much more useful things out there. However, if you have this and you don't have some of those more useful things, then it is something you could try. But as usual, I've finished the first 3 tiers of the trial. No tiers in the shop. And we're going to do the last 5 battles here. I have 2 teams I put together. One is from a teammate of mine. And actually, the lowest rarity troops that we have here are what I used to get to this point. So basically, I went all in on the Black Manacles as my damage source. Raksha Freeblood, Troubadour, and Second Claw Anhur are all mana generators, basically. If you don't want to use Second Claw Anhur, or if you prefer and you have access to the underworld, the Hellclaw Mage creates 9 red and 9 purple gems. So this could be very useful instead of Second Claw Anhur, who just destroys a 3/3 block. He does give attack to allies above him, so that, do a little extra damage with the skulls. So that's the plus side of this one. Troubadour, choose an ally, create 10 gems of one of their mana colors. I just cast on my Black Manacles every time, and then Raksha Freeblood blows things up so that we can get some more mana. So you can see here I have chosen Bard class. It gives me a 50% mana start. There are multiple classes in the game that will give you a 50% mana start, but having a persistent Firestorm with Sunspear is really not going to do this team any good. So I went with something with a 50% mana start. So let me show you how this works. I will do 2 battles with this team, and then I'll do one with Legendaries. Well, a Legendary anyway. Indrajit. Indrajit is very nice. I like Indrajit. Okay, all in on the Black Manacles. We're going to do this first. Then we'll go ahead and hit that. And I could have hit Second Claw Anhur, it might have been better for me to do so simply because there was already so much blue on the board. It probably would have been a better idea. A little faster, perhaps, but let's go ahead and do that. I mean, if they're going to give me the skulls. All right, well, just maybe I should have gotten rid of the Gorble, but it doesn't matter. It just went away, so yay. Hey, Tiny Corn is in danger. One more with this team. All right, I need the Valraven. If you complete every battle without losing and you don't let any Valravens escape, you should be able to complete tier 4 of the class trial. And that's basically what we're working on right this minute. So another nice thing about Bard is that it has a random status effect it can do, and sometimes that's enchant. So this is what I used to get to this point. I haven't even tried out the other team because going all in on Black Manacles was just working for me. So with Legendaries, what we have here is Dancing Daggers, which is a class weapon that you get from Drifting Sands. I just can't remember the name of the class off the top of my head. Sorry. Indrajit does damage to 4 random enemies, boosted by red and purple gems, which is why we have Hellclaw Mage, both to feed Indrajit and herself, and give a little boost here to his damage. It's just an extra 1-to-1, so if there are 3 red and 7 purple, that'll be an extra 10 damage. So, and then Raksha Free Blood for the same reason I was using it before. Again, I'm using Bard, but this team would be just fine with Sunspear because we've got a lot of red that we want to deal with here. I'm just going to leave it on Bard because 50% mana start and I want to get it over with. Alright, can I drop those 2 down? The answer is no. Okay, we'll do this. Why am I taking brown? I don't need the brown. I do need the yellow. And I sure do need the red, so thanks for that. Kind of want to get some mana for her too, so I'll do that. Alright, so we'll hit him with Indrajit. We'll cast the thingy, Hellclaw Mage. And didn't loop, but that's okay. Still plenty of mana to go around. Oh, no. I want that because it's a match 4 and it boosts my gold, which helps Raksha here. I'm sorry. Yeah, Raksha Free Blood. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. I mean, I'll take the skulls and then finish off with Indrajit. Do one more with this and then I'll show you the final team. Kind of just like the all-in on Black Manacles. This obviously works, but 3 mana generators. Of course, if you lose your hero, you're in trouble, but, you know. Yellow. Let's get some mana for the Dancing Daggers here, since we were pretty close. And we had a little bit of a reflect going on there from Bard starting out. Okay, sure, I'll take that, thanks. And there we go. Another one done. So for the last battle, I will use the team from my guildmate VladimirNichita. You may have seen this from my Monday video. It'll work. It's a team that will work here that can also work in the class trial. So Hellclaw Rager, not going to be as effective here because we don't have a bunch of elementals that we're dealing with. So you can replace this with something else. Kartek? I mean, you could put Kartek in there. It doesn't really matter. This is going to do damage to an enemy boosted by Raksha allies and create red and brown gems, which will feed Umenath. And yeah, I'm really not liking the Hellclaw Ranger there. not for this. By the way, I did not mention because I forgot, but just like with the world event right now, Rakshanin, Shadow Hunter, and Tigraki Warrior are also all going to be really awesome. So maybe just throw her in here. Yeah, it'll partially mana block Indrajit, but that's okay. And Sunspear, once again, I'm going to change this. Sunspear would totally work, but I have it maxed out and I need to level this out. And it has a 50% mana start, like I mentioned before. And it's just slow. There aren't fantastic mana generators for this class trial, and that annoys me. It's true, it annoys me. Alrighty, so yeah, sure, we'll go that and a little bit of that. So if I can get some mana here, green, green. There we go. That'll help. We'll take out Titania because, you know, it's Titania and she's dangerous. So, eh. I still like the lowest rarity one best, just because it's faster. All right, folks, that's what I've got for you. So you can see here that I ended up with 2 extra sigils. That can happen. I've been told that it is possible to complete the 5th tier without spending any sigils, but it's like pulling 2 mythics at once. It hardly ever happens. It is very rare. You should be able to complete the 4th tier of rewards without spending any gems, and your rewards will be 25 gems, 10,000 gold, and 50 Sunspear experience. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye-bye!